Hello and welcome to The Stinger, a super fan's guide to Dune, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and so much more. Joining me today on the podcast, they've journeyed 17 years into the future. And there's a giant war happening. It's Trent, Neely, and Joseph Snead. How we doing, boys?
It's me, a sandworm.
That was so good.
Nissan Mario.
Yes, if you couldn't tell, we're covering a wide range of topics today. Thank
Luigi
you.
Alcaide.
Ooh, that's good. That's
There we
good. Thank you all for listening and watching. As always, today we have a lot in store. We've got a lot of big trailers came out this week. Dune Part 3. Spider-Man Brand New Day. A couple weeks back, Lanterns trailer dropped. We're going to be talking about all that stuff. And then stay tuned because we have a very fun draft episode for us today. And here in a few days, the latest Super Mario movie is coming out. And in honor of that, we are doing a Super Mario draft. And this one's going to be chaotic. It's going to be different. I will not bore you with the details yet, but you just stay tuned because it's going to be a fun one today. As always, listen to this podcast wherever you get your podcast, and subscribe to us on YouTube. You can watch our episodes there, and you can follow us on Instagram and on TikTok at The Stinger Pod. All right, housekeeping details aside, boys, how are we feeling today?
Feeling good. We had like no fandom stuff for months. We were all like, when are we gonna get some trailers? And then the Oscars happened, and then they were like, all right, now we're looking exclusively at 2026. And they're like, bam, here you go. Here's Dune. Bam, here's Spider-Man. And I'm like, awesome. This is great. I will watch both of these multiple times.
Yeah,
We're eating good.
I've been eating good because Dune was my top draft pick, and Green Lantern is one of my favorite DC superheroes. And what is anybody going to say about Spider-Man? Everyone's like, yeah,
everyone loves Spider-Man.
I was about to say, I meant to text this to you guys. The trailers for all of our first-round picks are looking great. Like the Odyssey looks great, Dune 3 looks great, and Spider-Man. Like they all had great trailers come out. So we're doing good so far, guys.
I know it's kind of one of those rare moments where it's like, oh, okay, are we back? Can we get excited again? Like it's been a while since I've felt genuine excitement about like a fandom movie or TV show coming out.
Yeah, same.
So let's
get back on the menu.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
it is.
right, baby.
Yes, it is.
So like, let's start with the big one.
Yeah.
I mean, well, in fairness to all of these are all big in their own rights. All right, Dune Part 3 is big. Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man after No Way Home, the next movie before Doomsday, that's a big event. And Lanterns being the first real live action TV show under the new DCU banner is a big deal too. But like, I think we know this is like the return of the king of this generation. That Dune Part 3 coming out into theaters. That is the event that this could be.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got our first visuals with those like character posters, and then boom, next day here's the trailer. So how are we feeling after watching that trailer, guys?
So my highly technical opinion is that trailer was sick. Like it's everything I want in a trailer, where it's mostly just vibes and atmosphere, and like they do the thing that I love the trailers do, where like they do something really cool with like music, and it's just like that war chant thing.
Yes.
Which is what I'm going to exclusively listen to in the gym from now until the day I die. Yeah, it looks great. Like Denis Villeneuve is just clearly a masterful director. I feel like I remember him saying during the press tour for Dune Part 1 and 2 that like Messiah is actually the story that he's always been like the most inspired by and transfixed with. And so I feel like this is the movie he actually wanted to make. He just had to make the other two first. And so I'm really excited to see how he wraps all this up. We already know there's going to be like a 17-year time jump and lots of other shenanigans. I've heard from Joseph and other people who've read the books that it's a very different story. and I'm excited to see some warfare go all out. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this was my top top pick for the year. The trailer did nothing to change that. The Spider-Man trailer did nothing to change it, although it was good. Uh, yeah, I mean, I can't say too much without spoiling Dune Messiah. It doesn't look like it's going to be a one-to-one like adaptation of it. I think there will be scenes in between, like the end of part two and then the 17-year time jump. I don't know if there'll be like scenes at the beginning of the movie and then time jump or flipping back and forth. Which there weren't the story in the book was a linear story in Dune Messiah. But yeah, really interested to see where they go with it because I think it looked good, and they did have a lot of stuff in it that looked like the book.
Okay, yeah,
but I think it's just going to be different. But the first two were so good, I'm like, I can deal with different.
yeah,
I am really interested to see. Probably the thing I'm most interested to see is what's going on with Chani,
yes,
Yes.
Zendaya's
Me
character in this
too.
one, because it's very different from how the book ended, the first one. So
yeah.
I'm
So
very
the
interested.
can we do spoilers of the first book here? So the first book ends similar to how the second movie does, which is Paul taking Florence Pugh's hand in this royal marriage, and leaving Chani behind. But in the book, Chani kind of accepts it. Is that a good way
Yeah,
of putting it, Joseph?
yeah. She has the aside with Jessica, where Jessica's
Yes.
like, "Hey, we're called concubines right now, but
Right.
history will remember us as the wives." And so Chani's kind of like, okay, this is his political marriage, but his heart is mine, which is pretty much how the book ends. And Chani is like the most ride or die.
Yeah.
Paul is the guy
Yep.
in like the entire book.
And that is not who she is in the movies, it seems. Um, which I'm fascinated by. It's the thing
Yeah,
like ever since the part two ends with her wandering off into the desert, I've been fascinated by
yeah.
this because it in our like modern era generation, the ending of that story doesn't fit necessarily the like to the original book like that
Yeah.
just for a major property like Dune that lots of people will watch that doesn't necessarily fit. So I like the change. Obviously, I don't know. I haven't read Doom Messiah yet, so I don't know her involvement in that book, but it seems like it's going to be a big departure.
It's it's going to be a very big departure.
Yeah.
And I liked the end of it too, with her kind of having almost like an adversarial role,
Yeah.
maybe in the end.
Yeah.
Uh, but
And
it's
she looks scorned and angry in this trailer.
I mean, the trailer,
yeah,
obviously, I don't know anything because I haven't read the book and this is just the first trailer, but the trailer seems to be hinting that she's going to kill Paul. Like, that feels
Yeah.
like the vibe that
Yeah.
is like this, like, is the story about how these lovers become so apart that she actually ends up killing him. Um,
What were some things that stood out to you in the trailer that you had like maybe what are some other things that made you ask some questions in this trailer?
what is our Pads doing? I'm so obsessed with like any like everything, like
Yeah,
the
man.
dyed blonde hair. I know
Yep.
he's gonna do something weird with his voice because he always does, and I love him for that.
that's a weird character he's playing.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
he was
It's
so
how,
funny.
it's how,
I saw a thing on Instagram where he like after because they like premiered the trailer for the press, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't really view him as like a good guy or a bad guy." He was like, "I don't know. Like maybe he's even a good guy." And he was like, "I don't know. Well, I'll see when I find out the movie. Like I don't even know yet." And Denise like laughing at him as he's saying it. So,
yep,
I love it.
it's
I love that Keep as much a
It's
mystery as you can.
it's a weird character, and I mean, what's Jason Momoa doing? I don't
Right.
know.
Great
Yeah,
point.
yes,
Great
yes.
point.
Duncan, Idaho's,
Literally died in the first movie.
but he's back, or a version of his DNA is back in some form or fashion.
I'd say I don't know, but I absolutely know.
You
So
know. Yeah. I might know that too, but just some things that I've heard. I the scene or snippet that stood out to me is the first dialogue, which looks like a flashback of Paul holding Chani in one
Mm.
of those little like tents on the worm, I think,
Mm.
talking about what they would name their child. And so, Joseph, you might have to refresh my memory here. In the books, they do have a child. Like in the first book, they have a child,
yeah.
but the child is killed in a
Mhm.
Harkonnen attack. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, cool. Um, that doesn't happen in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so, is this something that happened off screen in Dune Part 2? Or my other thought was, is this a vision or dream that Paul is having?
Mm.
I guess I just, I don't trust. I don't trust the edit. I think they're trying to show us something for a reason, but it may not be true.
Yeah, I feel like the vision thing's more likely. It'd be so weird of Denis to like seemingly omit that from part two as a movie and then be like, psych, I actually did it like off screen and I just
Right.
hid it so well that I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I
feel like
think
it's more the vision thing.
I think Chani is pregnant at the end of part two, but like
Oh.
early
Ooh.
pregnancy, and this
Oh,
is like a
interesting.
scene that sets that up, and you're like, okay,
Oh.
I think it'll be early in the movie that you find out she was pregnant at the end of part two, but the movie I think will stretch out. Well, if she's pregnant, where's the kid?
Huh.
Did the kid live or not, or what happened? So I
Yeah.
think there's going to be like intrigue in the movie of trying to figure out what happened to her and
Okay.
Paul's kid.
Hmm. That's interesting.
There's so many directions this thing could go, which is why it's like so awesome. Like,
And it also looks like we are getting off Arrakis for a decent chunk of this movie, maybe. I see some conquest happening on other planets. I think that's interesting, opening up the world of this Dune universe a little bit.
yeah, I mean, Fremen versus ninjas is just
Yeah,
like an instant sell. Like,
yeah,
sure, like yeah,
yeah.
Mm, yeah, somehow I don't think it's going to be much. Uh, if I had to guess,
Okay. All right, that's fair. Look, I am pumped. I think this is going to be. I think this is going to be a great movie. Like you cannot at the very least, it is going to be a a fantastic spectacle that is really fun to see in a big on a big screen in the theater.
yep.
The story might lose some people, but I'm okay with that. Like I just like I don't. I guess I don't see how this movie can fail right now.
No, I mean, unless Timothy Chalamet says something about opera or ballet again.
Yeah, he might need to lay low. He doesn't need to do so much guerrilla marketing for Dune Part 3 as he did for Marty Supreme. So hopefully we'll be fine. Um but yeah, I say let's move to the other big trailer that dropped this week. We got our first look at Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Finally happened after much
Yeah.
speculation.
Yeah. They apparently I didn't y'all texted about it earlier. I didn't see it. They're apparently dropping teasers of the trailer on Instagram or something.
They gave like 1 second clips to like viral Spider-Man like YouTubers and TikTokers,
That's
and they
ridiculous,
were
man.
allowed to like post the clips on their accounts as like teasers of it the day before the trailer dropped.
That's so weird. I don't always
yeah,
know what Marvel's doing on a marketing front. But trailer dropped,
Trailer
and
dropped.
I gotta say, I was feeling pretty hyped after watching that trailer. How about you guys?
This I will say, like, it did not hit me the way the Dune 3 trailer hit me, but I will say this is probably the best Marvel trailer that I remember since Infinity War, in terms of
Oh,
like actually getting me
really?
like super hyped for a project. Yeah.
Wow. Dang, that's a big
I
deal.
thought the Endgame one was crazy when it came
Well,
out.
the Endgame one's weird because it like they did the whole thing of, and I think it was the right choice, but they only showed you stuff from the first 20 minutes. They
Right.
deliberately hid like
Yeah,
everything about the time
Everything
heist,
else.
and
Yep.
so
yeah. I think we could potentially get some really good web slinging scenes from this
Yep.
movie.
I
And
do
the
love that. That
director,
was. Go ahead, Joseph. Sorry.
well, it's the director of Shang-Chi too, so we know the action sequences are
Yep.
going to be awesome.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's
You got.
Jackie Chan's stunt team. I forgot this when I
Oh, is
drafted
it
it.
really?
They helped
Really?
with some of the.
I
They
didn't know
helped
that.
choreograph some of the fight scenes.
That's so cool.
So
That's
it's going to
awesome.
be like the best Spider-Man fight scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all have seen this, but I've seen a few YouTubers breaking this out, but like they specifically recreated certain comic covers in the trailer.
Yeah, like the first one
Yeah.
of Spider-Man, Amazing
Yeah.
Fantasy 15
Yeah.
or whatever is in there. Yeah.
I just like that to me is emblematic of I think what they're trying to do with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because story wise, you take Spider-Man away from the Avengers. No one knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man anymore. Bruce Banner doesn't even recognize him in this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. His friends don't remember him. He's washing the Spidey suit in this dingy little washer and dryer in a basement somewhere. Like this is
Mhm.
the Spider-Man that was introduced in the comics. This is the Spider-Man that I think people are more familiar with through some of the animated series
Mm-hmm.
and through like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. Like this is a New York Spider-Man story.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like all the little comic cover recreations were like an homage to that. And I thought that was really cool.
No, I mean, I think it's funny. We talk a lot about like studios listening to fans and how that can often be like a bad thing in
Yeah.
storytelling. But I think it's very telling for this movie that like the two number one complaints you hear about like Tom Holland Spider-Man is like he doesn't web swing enough,
Yeah.
and that like he's like a Tony Stark Jr. and he's way
Yes.
too integrated into the MCU stuff. And I think it's very telling that the first thing this trailer did was like he's web swinging and like he's all alone in New York, not the Avengers, and like he's gonna get organic web shooters, so he doesn't need all that tech anymore.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that, like it was very clear, like they were doing a mission statement of like we heard like what you guys have not liked about this in some ways, so far. Um,
I thought so too.
but yeah, I think the whole rebirth cycle thing of him like actually being in a cocoon is like super fascinating. Obviously, this is sort of like you were saying, Josh, like this movie feels a little bit like an homage of Spider-Man 2, where like
Yeah.
he's depressed and like going through an existential crisis, but having him actually like evolve and like his eyes go weirdly like black at the end of the trailer when he's fighting the
Yeah.
ninjas.
Yeah.
Like they could be cooking up some really weird stuff, and they have a lot of villains in this. There's like like
do.
5 villains plus the Hand, it seems, and so it's like that's a lot.
And they're villains we haven't seen in Spider-Man movies before. I mean, I know
Yeah.
we had Scorpion in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yeah.
For like
But
a
it was
second.
just like
Yeah.
a guy. Now we actually get Scorpion, so that's cool. And then some little like probably C and D tier Spider-Man villains that are probably going to be like a montage at the beginning of the movie. Like this is what I've been up to since everyone forgot who I was.
Yeah, and the Hand being involved too is I think really interesting. They were in the Defenders series, and but Frank Castle, the Punisher, is in this trailer.
Yep, love the stuff between him and Spider-Man that we get in the trailer. It's great.
I thought that was really cool. It looks like that is what was filmed last summer when all those set photos leaked of Spider-Man
Yeah.
in the streets of New York.
Yeah.
It does feel like there is a marriage. There's also the one of the characters from Daredevil Born Again that's on like Fisk's mayoral cabinet handing Spider-Man the key to the city is in this trailer. So it definitely feels like we're trying to marry Spider-Man with the old Netflix characters and kind of build up the New York world of the MCU maybe.
Yep.
Which I think could be cool. Is there any? So they showed us the Punisher and they showed us the Hulk. Is there anyone else they didn't show us that you think? Well, I guess definitely there are definitely casted people they didn't show in this, like Sadie Sink.
I would say I assume we saw Sadie Sink's hands in that one frame shot of like the person handcuffed to the
Yes.
chair.
Oh, that's okay.
I
Interesting.
assume that's Sadie Sink. Everyone like a lot of people think that it's Jean Grey, but then a lot of people on the internet are like, it's not Jean Grey, but it's something similar to that. Like,
Oh, interesting.
and I think all of that's very interesting because I don't know if you all remember, originally this is supposed to come out after Doomsday because Doomsday was supposed to come out in May, and this was always supposed to come out in July. And so I wonder if they had to change the movie at all if this thing of Sadie Sink being any kind of mutant is true.
I don't know if they would have had to change it because it was like Ant-Man and the Wasp came out after Infinity War, but it was like before Infinity War.
Right.
So it might have been that thing, and then like a post-credit scene.
Yeah, that's probably what will happen. Is
probably.
Yeah. I'm not sold on her being Jean Grey, to be honest. I think I don't know. I think my prediction is we're going to see other Spider people in this movie.
Mm-hmm. I think we could see that. Because there's also the thing I saw on Instagram today at the shot of the trailer at the very end where he's like jumping towards all the ninjas and they're coming at him. People were like, "This." It kind of reminds them of that. Remember in the No Way Home trailer when like it was Spider-Man jumping at the Sinister Six and then like there was no one else around him.
Yep.
It's like it kind of looks like that shot again. So people are like, I think they digitally erased
photoshopped out. Yep.
Some people
because they had that like international trailer where Spider-Man, it was just the Tom Holland Spider-Man, and then Lizard was like getting kicked in the face by nobody.
Yeah, by nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the cast was on Kimmel, and they had to be like, "Oh yeah, a bird flew into Lizard," and they were like fighting for their lives to be like, "How did they miss that kick?" Like,
yeah, I think though. So maybe y'all know or have seen someone on the internet who knows, but like. There's a scene of him. He's like opens up a tank and there's like a woman inside the tank.
Yeah.
And then like it looks like someone like the people chasing him down are getting like kicked and beat up by something that's not there, something invisible.
Well, it's like it's like a consciousness is jumping into different people. It's which could be Jean Grey. Like this is what people are saying.
She could be mind controlling.
That's okay. Okay. I didn't think about that. What I thought about was, I thought it was like an invisible figure kicking and punching people, and that made me think Miles Morales.
Ooh, I do. That is my hot take that I do think or not hot take, but that Miles will eventually get introduced because I feel like that might be the end of Beyond the Spider-Verse is that it will jump to live action.
I mean, that would be sick. The only grain of evidence that could be is I'm not gonna remember her full name, but Tina from The Bear, the actress who plays Tina from The Bear, is casted in this movie. A Latina woman who very well could be playing Miles Morales' mother. Who knows?
She could.
Who knows? We'll see. But yeah. Any other thoughts on the Spider-Man trailer?
Oh, and then one other fandom thing I didn't notice till the internet pointed it out. Did you guys see that Ezra from Ahsoka is MJ's new boyfriend?
Yeah.
Wait.
The guy who plays Ezra.
Really?
He's in the trailer.
Yeah,
I did not catch that.
He's the one touching MJ's face.
Yes, I didn't realize that was him. That's crazy.
The one thing I saw someone comment, it was like, sees X on social media, immediately jumps off building.
Yeah, that was tough. Like, wow, we're really on the nose here.
But you know what? Like Spider-Man stories are usually better when like Peter Parker's super bummed out. Like it's
true.
A thing.
Which is tough. Like if we're being honest, this Peter Parker has had a lot of bad things happen to him.
He's been through the ringer.
Yeah.
Like
he's probably had it the worst of like the three Peter Parkers.
I would maybe
the Gwen stuff puts it over the top, but it's like.
I don't know.
Uncle Ben,
literally,
Aunt May, Tony Stark. Everybody forgets who he is. He has no friends.
He died and was gone for 5 years. Came back. You know, like it's just he's seen a lot of things. All right, real quick. Lanterns trailer. Kyle Chandler, Aaron Pierre. We got Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart together in a DC TV show. What do we think of this? Is it looking interesting? It's very True Detective,
Yeah.
slow burn mystery in a desert town vibes.
Yeah.
What do we think of this?
Big fan. I love mystery stuff. From the little exposure I have to both Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, like Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler seem like perfectly cast for this. I understand everybody's nervous that they're not seeing a lot of green, a lot of constructs. I get it. Like, and I hope that it's not a dumb thing of like we can't use constructs until like the finale episode. But I'm totally cool if they like space it out throughout the series. Like that's fine. They don't got to be doing stuff 24/7. And you know what, people like they can do a show on Earth that still like has cosmic stuff that requires Green Lanterns to be there. I don't know why people are so mad that they're on Earth.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm a fan. This looks good. This looks like very made to my mystery show appealing tastes. So yeah, I'm pretty locked in here.
Joseph, what about you? I know you're a big Green Lantern guy.
I thought it looked good. It looks really different than Guy Gardner from Superman.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it definitely does.
Because he's bright green and white uniform, and this is like, hello, we went to the Zack Snyder School of Color Grading. Say goodbye to all of your bright colors. But I mean, it looked fine.
Yeah. I guess for me, like I think I understand a little bit where the complaints are coming in because Green Lantern is a very beloved character and is a prominent member, one of the core 7 of the Justice League. Mm-hmm. That you maybe expect that character. I guess it feels a little weird to me that we're introducing the Green Lanterns in a TV show. I think to me that is more of it than it is the setting. Mm-hmm. It's that this character feels big enough for a movie opening in July, and instead it's a TV show. However, I mean Damon Lindelof is connected to this project. He's done wonderful things across fandom, mm-hmm. and I trust the creator's hands, and like Kyle Chandler playing this like older disgruntled sheriff detective kind of figure and taking a young hungry Green Lantern and Aaron Pierre under his wing just feels like that's the right setup for this to work.
I think so.
So I'm hoping that the scale is bigger than what is presented in this trailer. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm trusting the creator's hands and the people involved in it that it's going to be good, even if it's maybe not what everyone is clamoring for.
Yeah.
All right, y'all want to do a little Mario draft?
Let's get to drafting.
All right, cool. So let me explain this to our audience. We were like coming up with episode ideas a while ago, and we wanted to do a Super Mario celebration of some kind for the new movie coming out. So we wanted to do a draft, and we're like, well, what do we draft? Because like if you just like open up the world of Mario, there's like so many games, hundreds of characters, so many settings and things like that. So we're like, let's just draft everything. Like we're not gonna limit ourselves here. The games, characters, Mario Kart Tracks, etc. So the best way we thought to concoct this is I have. Unfortunately, I can't share the screen in our recording software, but what I can tell you is I have a spin the wheel, Wheel of Fortune style set up on another tab here with several categories that we are going to draft from. And for each person's pick, I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is what that person is going to pick. They could land on that more than once, hypothetically. But once a category has been spun twice, it will get removed from the wheel. Now, here's where it's going to get a little spicy. We turned this into like a Mario Party game of sorts. And we've got advantages and disadvantages. So if the wheel lands on one of those, you're going to get something really good in this draft. Or if it lands on one of those disadvantages, you're going to be stuck with maybe someone stealing a pick from you, maybe someone making a pick for you. It's gonna be different. We have a different kind of draft here, so I'm excited to test this out. I think it's gonna be really fun. Um, any questions before we get started?
I think we just let the chaos go.
Let's let the
I'm good with
chaos
that.
reign supreme.
If there's one thing you know from Mario Party and Mario Kart, chaos is always there in Mario.
It's always a good thing.
It's always
What before we get started, like what is your go-to Mario game?
Mario Kart and Mario Party are the things that I've played the most.
Yeah,
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart for sure. I think it's Mario Kart for me with a caveat of I have a soft spot for the 3D games. Like I grew up playing a lot of like each console's version of that, whether it was getting like a downloadable version of Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine or Mario Galaxy. Like I'm honestly pumped about this new Mario Galaxy movie because I'm like, take me back to the good old days.
Yes, sir.
Like firing up the Wii and exploring the galaxy with Mario, and it's just like those have a soft spot in my heart. Played a lot of Mario as a kid. You know, we were a very big Nintendo household. I don't know about y'all, but like it was a lot of Mario being played in our household.
There was a lot of Mario being played at other people's households. Like for me, I got into gaming like right when like the Xbox became a thing, and so Xbox was like taking over
Yep.
everything.
Yeah, played a lot of Smash at my neighbor's house, and really liked Mario Kart. I played a lot more Battlefront when I was younger.
Oh, Joseph.
I did have Super
Amen,
Mario,
brother.
I did have Super Mario Brothers 3 on my Game Boy.
There you go.
There you go.
So I
The
played
Game
that
Boy.
too.
See, there's another one. Like other things I forget about. Like there's so many avenues.
Oh yeah, I mean Game Boy Mario Kart. Every time Trent went to like get his allergy shots, sitting in the waiting room.
Are you serious, my
Oh
man?
yeah, about the
My
Game
man.
Boy, do
Hey.
some laps. Like
I would play Mario Kart on my DS while waiting to get
Yeah.
allergy shots.
that's what it's all about. Like
I
And
didn't.
me and Trent,
And
were just
we
like,
all three get
we didn't-
allergy shots.
yeah.
Wow,
That-
look at that. Look at us, guys.
So we
it's
all
very,
we all
very
didn't
frail.
Exactly.
we all didn't know each other, but we were separately in different allergy offices waiting to get shots playing
Yes.
Mario Kart.
Yes.
Yeah, basically. All right. Wow. It does feel like that is the canon event that led us all here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There we
Allergy
go.
shots.
We finally cracked it. That was the Rosetta Stone.
Okay, so in similar, like what we've been doing lately, I have props to determine our draft order.
Okay.
You got to pick a Switch game that I've pulled out of my cabinet to determine the order. We have Mario Kart 8. We have Super Mario Odyssey. And we have Mario Wonder. I've got a list picked out already. Trent, you pick first.
Gotta go with Mario Kart 8.
All right. Trent has Mario
take-
Kart. Joseph, who you picking?
I'll take Odyssey.
You take Odyssey? Okay. So that leaves me with Wonder. That means that Trent is picking first, Joseph picks second, and I pick third. So we have our order set. Trent, Joseph, and then myself. So that means Trent will spin the wheel first. We are going to each pick 6 things. So if you happen to someone steals a pick or something from you, you'll just have to we'll just have to double you up later. Trent, I'm gonna spin the wheel in your honor.
Okay.
Actually, okay, hold up. Let me shuffle this. Let me shuffle. You know what? Actually, before I spin the wheel, let me actually tell the audience what you're going to potentially land on.
Okay.
So we have a ton of different categories that we can pick from, and there are level ups and level downs to our game today. But the categories that we can pick from are a 3D game, a 2D game, a a Mario power up found in any of the Mario games, a Mario Kart item found in Mario Kart, a Mario Kart track, a villain, a primary character, a sidekick, and I think those are all the categories that you can. Oh, a sports game. A sports game would be the other one because there's a lot of Mario sports games if you
There
didn't know.
are quite a lot.
And so those are all of our categories. I'm going to spin the wheel, and Trent, with his first pick, is going to pick a 3D game.
Ooh. Okay. Well, looking at this list, there's one 3D game that's a classic. That's like defined gaming for generations. Got to
Yeah.
go with like Super Mario 64.
That's right, baby. You have to, right? That's the GOAT.
It's not like the OG, but it's kind of the OG of like the console era. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that's got to be the one, and that one has all like the crazy hacks of people like going through the walls and
Yes.
stuff you've seen on YouTube, and the music's great, and so yeah, got to go with that one.
The music really is great. Like that is an underrated element of Super Mario 64.
Yes,
You know, like it's just but I think you're right. Like it did kind of kickstart the console area, the console era, the idea of a character driven 3D game
yeah,
that is not open world, but it's like the first iteration of open world that really like gets people hungry for that type of gaming.
yeah, 100%.
It's an excellent pick. All right, Joseph, so if 3D game gets rolled again, we're removing it from the wheel. Joseph, you are going to pick. Oh, okay. So you get an advantage, sir.
Uh-oh.
You have the pleasure of stealing a pick from someone else, and there's only one for you to steal from.
Do I have to steal right now?
You go. Oh no!
Ooh.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
So
You don't have to steal. Let's say if you land on an advantage, you don't have to use it right then.
Okay. Do I get to pick anything, or do I just have to hold on to the steal?
I think you hold on to the steal pick until it's your next
Let
turn.
me hold on to my steal. For
All right. All right.
Okay.
There you go. Oh man, I can see the wheels turning in your head already.
Yeah, so could I.
Yeah. Because I know what it is. Well, actually, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I
what
know
it is.
there's one that we're all like loosely gaming for /
Yeah.
like preparing to steal.
That's why I think. Okay. Yeah, that's what I think too. All right. So no pick for Joseph, but he is going to be stealing one of ours in cold blood later. So, all right. I'm spinning the wheel, and I get to pick a sidekick character.
Ooh.
We didn't really discuss who fits in this category, so if you guys object, let me know. But immediately, this character comes to mind. He has to be my pick. He's being introduced in this upcoming movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I gotta go with my boy Yoshi.
Yep.
Voiced by
Yoshi.
Childish Gambino, Donald Glover.
Which they like hid for so long. I was like, oh, Yoshi's just not like gonna speak,
Not
and then they're like,
voiced,
oh no, like we got Childish Gambino to do it. And I'm like, oh, perfect.
Like, what if he sings? What if he sings in this movie?
Jack Black and Childish Gambino rapping.
I mean,
and
come on, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm hoping it happens, but Yoshi is just that guy, you know. He's like, oh, he's reliable, he's trusty. Honestly, like Mario doesn't deserve him in some ways. Like
No.
he's like a dog. He's like loyal to a fault. You know what I mean? Like I love Yoshi. He was one of my favorites to play with always. Like whenever you could play with Yoshi as a character, because it's not very often that you could play with him as a character, but if you could, like he was a go-to guy. So I got to pick up Yoshi.
It's a great call.
There's a new Yoshi game coming out, right?
Yes,
Yeah, there is.
there is. They've made like one before, I think. So you know he's coming out of the trenches of sidekick and trying to become his own little main character. He deserves it. Yoshi deserves all the glory. All right, so I'm gonna go again, and this time I get to pick a villain.
Ooh.
I mean, I mean, you go big or go home here. Like there's only one top dog, and that's Bowser. Now, does Bowser end up losing all the time? Yes, but does he have a lot of power
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of army at his disposal? Like he's kind of running things in the Mushroom Kingdom, if we're being honest.
No, and the aura of Bowser just alone, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he's a dragon thing with a turtle shell and claws, like, you know?
he really is like kids Godzilla, you know? Like he
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
you know, like just like I don't know, and I don't know about y'all, but like playing the 3D Mario games growing up, like your first time really like playing a boss in a video game, I was terrified every time I got to like the Bowser level, and
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
like,
take down Bowser. Like there's like the stakes are so high. Like I always got so nervous.
well, especially like when
I,
you're a kid and you're like, why is there scary music going on? And you're
Right?
like, and
Exactly.
then you like get the health bar a little bit down, and then it like fills, and you're like, I did it, and then it's like, oh no, it's filling up
Nope.
again, and you're like, oh no, what do you like? What do you mean it's filling up again? Like
There's
core
yeah,
memories that are formed.
I got to the last level of Odyssey and was doing the Bowser fight, and Bowser killed me like 15 times, and I was like, I'm
oh
not doing
yeah,
this
bro.
anymore right now.
I've been there. I've been there too, man. Like it is one of those things. Like I remember the when you face Bowser in Super Mario Sunshine, like I can remember like spending a whole afternoon, like all my screen time for that day, and not getting past the level, losing every single time, being like, all right, I guess I got to try again tomorrow. Like it took days away from me, you know, like it was tough. It was tough. All right, so Joseph, we're gonna spin the wheel for you, and we're gonna see if you get to pick something this time. So Joseph, you lose a pick. You lose a draft pick, buddy.
Damn.
So we are going to, unfortunately, I think you hold on to that steal a pick, but you are not going to use that here.
Okay.
We'll come back to you.
All right. See you later.
Joseph really on the bench this episode.
I mean, he's gonna clean up though at the end.
I
Like
know,
he's just gonna
I
go on
know.
a tear. Like,
Yeah, this is his revenge arc is starting right now.
Hey man,
All right,
Nick
Trent.
Foles
There you go.
got a not a long peak. Very
Trent,
high.
you also landed on sidekick.
oh, I also landed on sidekick. This is great because I thought you might take my guy when you did yours, Josh. But it's Toad.
Oh, interesting.
He's Mario's bro.
He
Like,
is. He is. You're
um,
right.
and like I was just always obsessed as a kid with Toad's design, like the little mushroom head. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It is
Always
really cool.
always played as Toad in Mario Kart. So yeah, just what a guy. Like he's the whimsical mushroom head, but he's got the jacket. He's kind of like a dapper gentleman a little bit, like the little vest going
He
on.
is a dapper gentleman. That's a great way of putting it.
So and he's voiced by one half of Key and Peele. So what's not to love about our boy Toad?
That is one of the other incredible casting choices in these movies.
Keegan
Like
Michael Key doing like Toad is so good.
unhinged. Unhinged. I absolutely love it. Great pick. Great pick, Trent. You get to go again. Sidekick now off the board. No more sidekicks will get chosen. And all right, you get 3D game again, Trent.
Oh, I get 3D game again. Well, I guess I'll go with the only like one that I've actually played, Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii.
Okay.
Just
That's
just
the only other one you played. So
Yep.
by default. I
pretty
mean,
much.
it's a great game.
No, it is. I mean, you're just like I don't even remember it that well, but just like going into the star slingshot things and shaking the Wii remote to get like launched to different planets and just running around exploring.
It's the involvement of the Wii remotes that I remember especially. Like
Yeah, and I remember I didn't even like advance the story that far in that game. I just had so much fun like running around and like
yeah,
doing
it's
stuff
just it
and
was
like
just a cool game to
vibing.
explore. Yeah.
Yeah. So just for the nostalgia and the vibes, I got to go
Yes.
Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii.
Incredible vibes game. Great pick. All right, Joseph. Let's let's see what's going to happen to Joseph this time. He's up and he's down. Oh, okay. You get to select a Mario Kart item.
Ooh,
he's
what do you pick?
he's ready to kick. He's ready to cook.
What do you want? What do you want? I'm sitting here like, I mean, right off the bat, you're like, blue shell is a strong contender.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
But you get the, you get the star, the golden mushroom, the triple red shell.
Oh, that's a tempting offer.
You know what? We'll go figure out home. Give me that blue shell.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I mean, has a video game item inspired more fear and rage in generations of people? Now, granted,
you know
I
what-
haven't experienced it that much because I'm never in first place in Mario Kart. But like when you are,
You want to talk about wanting to throw a controller? When you get blue shell at the finish line
Oh,
and
my
someone
That is-
passes you,
brother.
you're like racing to get to the finish line, trying to hit all your little mini speed bumps and everything, or speed boosts to do anything to get over because you know when it's coming. 'Cause
Oh,
you
yeah.
see it on the map,
Yeah, you see it, and
And
there's
you-
nothing you can do about it.
and you can hear it.
Yeah,
Now,
It is-
if you've got a mushroom, you can maybe do the trick and get out of it. But if you don't have a mushroom, or
You're
if you have
screwed.
the little boom box in Mario Kart 8.
oh yeah,
Oh, does
other
that
than
work? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when you get the boom box, you can defeat blue shells.
Oh,
Nice.
That's interesting.
this is important knowledge that we're
I
gathering.
know. I'm looking. I'm
let
like
me
I'm
write
about to
that
fire it
down.
up. Yeah.
But yeah, let me get the blue shell because I'm always taking the blue shell. So.
It's one of those things where it's like it's more damaging to the person in first than it is like rewarding for the person with the blue shell.
Yeah. I think
Yes.
I think there's an argument for one other item which I don't want to say yet that is like more rage inspiring, but it's because of the context in a weird way it can happen. But I'll
Oh,
save it.
interesting. I'm curious what that is. I hope. Yeah, you need to land on that.
I,
'cause-
I don't know if it's what it's gonna be, but I think Trent might be referring to the lightning bolt.
Nope, that's not that. Actually.
Oh, interesting. That one is
Okay.
infuriating because if it strikes
but
you
that is
when
that
you're
is-
like on the verge of like a cliff or something like
oh
that.
my gosh, and it like swerves you
Yeah,
off.
you're done.
That's
Absolutely terrible feeling.
Trent's thrown some remotes on like ottomans when that type of things happen.
Okay, so we move to me. Oh yes, and I get to pick a sports game. I'm so excited. Let me tell you guys about Super Mario Strikers.
Ooh, let's go.
Maybe what got me like introduced to soccer, if I'm being completely honest. Didn't care about it, but then Super Mario Strikers comes into the household, and I swear, me and my brother like did like full on tournaments in that game.
Oh yeah.
Like it was so much fun. You have like every character has their own team, and they have their own like team of secondary players along with them. Like I can't remember, one of them had alligators, and I just remember thinking like that one was really cool. I can't remember which character that was, but it was like it almost felt like those like World Cup games that would come out, but in the world of Mario.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like so addictive to me. Like I've always been like a sports game. Like I will always play a sports game over anything else as a video game enjoyer. And the way my worlds were able to collide as a young child between sports and Mario, I'm like, this is as good as it gets. I freaking love this game.
Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, Super Mario Strikers has to be my pick. Freaking love that game. Spent so many hours playing that growing up. I think it was on GameCube. Yeah, love that game. All right, I get to go again. Let's see what I land on this time. Okay. Mario Kart item. So we're gonna take it off the board off after this. Oh man, because Joseph, you listed some good ones. Um, but I think I got to go in a different direction because there's one you mentioned the triple red shell, and that to me honestly like is so satisfying. But
Oh yeah.
you still have to use it kind of like perfectly. There's one item to me that like could change your fate in a race by just pulling this one item really quickly, and that's Bullet Bill. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Yeah.
People
yeah.
sleep on Bullet Bill, but like let me tell you, like if you're out of a race and then all of a sudden you get Bullet Bill, it's like, all right, time to log back in. This the meme of the guy leaning forward in his chair. Like you're just like, all right,
Yep.
let me focus now. Now I'm back in this. Now I'm back in this race.
Yeah,
Love Bullet Bill.
this is what I was talking about, though. Okay, I'm glad you picked this and it's off the board because I can talk about it now. Because like it's supposed to be a redemption shot for somebody in like last place to like
Right.
get back in their game, but it like occasionally will glitch. That like a person in like third or fourth gets
True,
Bullet
true,
Bill,
yes.
and then they can like zoom ahead on the map.
Yes.
And I'm like, that to me is in some ways like more enraging than the blue shell because the blue shell is just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
happenstance and like unlucky, but that just feels like a so broken game moment.
Yeah.
That, nah.
That's why Mario Kart is so great because it just has the like those little like flaws and imperfections that just make everything chaotic. It's such a good game. All right, so we're gonna remove Mario Kart item off the board. Joseph, you are up, sir, and you will be picking a Mario Kart track. Patience.
What will it be?
Patience pays off.
What will it be?
Does it have to be a specific one, or can it just be
Like, no, you don't have to pick a specific iteration of a track.
so if I pick one that may have had multiples?
Then that's the
I mean,
only
I
one
get
that gets
all-
picked. That's the only one that gets picked. No
Yeah.
one, no one else can pick that iterate like a different iteration of it.
So give me Rainbow Road.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
of
right.
course.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah, give me Rainbow Road.
That's why Joseph is playing the draft right now.
This
That's what
is
it's all about.
That's what I assumed we all were waiting for / like hoping to steal. Like
That's what I thought too. Yeah. That's what I thought you were saving that steal for.
Now, I mean, I have a favorite Rainbow Road, but I mean, if we're just
What's your
taking
favorite?
N64 Rainbow Road, the one with the train.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We talked about
Classic.
that. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah,
it is a
that
classic.
one. That one's good.
It is a classic. The one on the Wii was particularly stands out in my mind. The amount of times I fell off that track.
Oh, and just like
my
the
gosh.
again the music thing, like the music's so intense, and then you're
Yeah,
falling off
yes.
to the left and to
Yeah,
the right.
Yes.
So N64 has my favorite Rainbow Road music too. So it's like my favorite track and my favorite music. I've got a fond spot for DS Rainbow Road too.
Oh,
that was-
interesting.
I grew
Yeah,
up on
allergy
those
shots, man.
streets. Grew up on those streets, boys.
That's right, man.
Rainbow Road. When they did the Rainbow Road sequence in the first Super Mario movie, I was like, "This is everything I wanted from this movie."
Pinch me, I'm dreaming. All right, Trent, you are up, sir, and you are going to be selecting a sports game.
Ooh, okay.
There's a few others I can think of.
So I'll let you all tell me if this is cheating, and if it's cheating, I'll pick something else.
Okay.
But can I just can I take the umbrella corporation that is Mario Kart? Can I just have Mario Kart?
Oh, did you just? Oh, interesting. Wow, a loophole.
I would accept it.
I'll allow it. You're right. It's racing. It's like it's F1 of Mario.
Okay, then I'm taking Mario Kart. It's the Mario thing I love the most.
I feel so stupid. I'm out here picking a silly little soccer game, and Mario Kart was on the board. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh man.
And so that means sports games are gone, right?
Yeah, sports games are done. Another great one would have been Super Mario Sluggers, though. That great.
Super Mario Sluggers have been
addition.
good. There's a lot of good ones. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics was in my back pocket.
Played that so much. Played me and my brother played that a lot.
I've only played Mario Golf Super Rush.
Oh, Mario Golf!
Mario Golf is great.
Mario Golf, yeah. Me and my legit whole thing, me, mom, dad, brother all played that one together. Like that was a fun one.
The Mario sports games are great for that. Like if you're
Yes.
like, I need something to entertain like the cousins if it's a family reunion and the adults and myself, like
Yes.
it's definitely
Yep.
gonna be like Mario Golf, or like one of the sports things for sure.
And if
Oh,
you had
yeah.
a Wii, like you gonna find me a person that didn't like Wii Sports? No, you're not.
Oh, no.
Everybody
Nah.
liked Wii Sports.
Wii Sports like formed our generation in a way, you know?
Yes, 100%.
All right, you get to go again. Sports games are off the table. And you landed on spin again, so we're gonna shuffle the order up a little bit, and we're gonna spin this wheel one more time, Trent.
Okay.
And you landed on banana peel, my friend. So that means that Trent drafts a banana peel.
All right.
It's a good
Do you think
sheet.
that's a bad? Do we actually do the banana peel? Like, are you bummed when you get the banana peel in Mario Kart, or are you actually secretly glad you got it?
Like getting it as an item to use.
Yeah.
Oh, I like if you know how to use it, the banana peel is awesome. Like
Okay.
if you deploy it correctly,
The
It's-
blessing in
it's-
disguise.
yeah, because it's like if you can do it at the right time and make somebody slip, like there's few things as satisfying.
That's
as
true. That's
getting it
true.
right.
There's several advantages to the banana peel. I like getting them in first because they block
Yes.
shells.
Yes.
It's fun when you get one when someone's right behind you and you just like put it on your back and they just run straight into it and you're like, ha ha ha, you ran
Yep.
over a banana. So,
Okay then? Maybe I perceive this wrong. What's like more annoying of an item to get? Is it the banana peel or is it the green shell?
a coin.
Oh, the coin.
Yeah, the
I
coin's
forget
100% the
The
worst
coin
one
is I forgot about the coin.
because it does nothing.
It literally
Green
does
sh-
nothing.
Green shells are like snipers when you use them right.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You gotta have
I don't have-
impeccable aim.
I'm cool with green shells. I mean, not
Yes,
okay.
taking it
yeah.
because then you're like, wow,
The
someone
coin-
is way better than me.
The coin's a good one. That's that. Yeah, no one enjoys getting the coin. All right, Joseph, you are up, and you will be selecting a 2-dimensional game.
Oh,
I got to go back to my roots on this one. The one that I remember, the Super Mario Brothers. I think it's New Super Mario Brothers 3 on my Game
Ooh.
Boy.
Yeah,
That's the one I got the fond memories of. But I also had the Super Mario on the Wii. That was a lot of fun. But I got to go back to my roots.
yeah, man. That's a good one. It's a really good one. I didn't play a ton on the Game Boy, but yeah, those games are special too. All right, I am up, and these are my last 2 picks, and I will first be selecting a power up. So anything Mario uses as a power up in any of the platformer 2D Mario games, and I think there is definitely some pretty cool ones, but there's a classic one that I just have to pick, and that's the fire flower,
yeah.
like they're the flame flower, whatever it's called. Like that one is the quintessential power up, I think.
Mhm.
Like you can use it in Smash and with Mario's character, the little fireballs, but and then the way his little suit outfit changes when you get it to the white and red, it just looks clean. So yeah,
Yeah.
I got to go with the flame flower.
It's a great pick.
All right, so my last selection will be. Oh nope, not picking yet. The last player who drafted gets to pick what category I choose from.
Oh
So Trent, the
Well, no,
categories.
no, Joseph was the last one.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I'm so. I'm so used to you not picking.
No, Josh, you were the last one to draft. You drafted.
Well,
Firefly.
yeah.
No.
Technically, but you were the last other player. not named Josh to draft.
Okay.
So you
What
can choose a category for me to pick one from.
what are our
You
remaining
have
items?
left. You could power up primary character, 2D game, villain, and a Mario Kart track.
Mm, I'll give you power up. You can have another power up.
Okay, all right. We'll go back to the well. Back to the well of power up. That's good. Yeah, there were. I think there were some other things I would have wanted more. So you stuck me with the right thing there. All right, I have. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like I was looking before and I'm like I need to study up on my power ups a little bit. I'm going with the hammer, which is OG
Ooh.
from like Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
like the OG Mario.
Mhm.
Um, it's just like a cool power up, like just knock anything out of your way with the hammer. I think it might be an item in Smash too.
It is.
I believe it is. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I think that I mean the hammer's pretty dope. I gotta go with the hammer.
It's a great pick.
All right, Joseph, you are up, and power ups now off the table. And you'll be selecting a primary character.
Luigi.
Luigi,
Yeah.
oh
That would have been my pick too. Way to
man,
go, Joseph.
hot take. I mean, Luigi's a star, and we all know it.
He is.
We all know it. He's a star. It is who
I've
you
been
kind of want to pick to play with a lot of times.
I've been waiting for Luigi this whole time.
You're playing the long game. All right, Trent, you'll be making your last pick,
Okay.
which will be a two-dimensional game.
Well, I think I just gotta go with the OG, right? Like Mario Brothers OG, like the original platformer.
The original platformer, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
The one that set it all off.
I think that's an excellent pick.
Just history, baby.
You got classics on your squad, Trent. I think you like picked the first iteration of everything, basically.
Well, they're obvious for a reason.
Exactly.
So
So Joseph, you only have four things, and you still have a steal pick.
Yeah, he does.
So
let me see. Can I get a rundown of what y'all's
yes,
picks were?
so Trent has Super Mario 64, Toad, Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart, the Banana Peel, and Super Mario Brothers. And then I have Yoshi, Bowser, Super Mario Strikers, Bullet Bill, the Flame Flower, and the Hammer.
You steal Bowser.
Oh,
Ooh, he's taking
interesting.
Bowser.
Taking Bowser off my squad. Okay. Wow. Good steal right there. I gotta give it to you.
So
that was
then,
a so
I would submit that we let Josh spin again.
yes.
Replenish
I'll
value.
spin again, and then you'll spin again, and then our draft will be complete. So let
Well,
me
I don't think I would spin again, would I?
you still
Because I
have one
lost.
more. No,
No,
you still have
I
one more.
lost. I lost a pick.
That's true. Okay. Okay, I guess you did lose a pick. So your team will just have one less.
Yeah.
All right. We'll play that way.
All right.
So my final pick will be once again the last player who drafted will choose the category for me. So Joseph, what would you like to stick me with?
Well, I stole. Trent was the last one. to
That's
actually
true.
draft.
Okay.
So I think
Trent,
Trent gets the pick.
what would you like to stick me with? You can choose from a primary character, a villain, or a Mario Kart track.
Uh, you know what? Let's end this a little bit nice. Like let's see what Mario Kart Track is now that
All
Rainbow
right,
Road's
let's
off the
go.
table.
Let's go. You're too kind, sir. So, oh man, Oh, there's some good ones here. I think yeah, no, I feel good about it. Like there was one I was gonna pick, and then I kept scrolling a little bit further and found another one, and I'm like, no, I got too much nostalgia memories in this one. Let me go Coconut Mall
That
from
was gonna be one
Mario
of my
Kart Wii.
pick. Let's
Was it really?
go.
Was it
Yeah.
really?
That if I got on track, that was gonna be my pick. Way to
I
go.
love it. I
I,
freaking love it.
that music,
Yes.
crazy. That lap
Yeah.
swing
So good.
music.
Yes.
I want to submit a Mario Kart track just for everyone's amusement that I have a fond place in my heart for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok clock.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yes. Yeah. Yes. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, bruh. There's so many good ones too. You know, like I was gonna look at the DK Mountain. I freaking love that was the other one I was gonna pick. DK Mountain on the
Grumble
GameCube.
Volcano.
Yes, Grumble Volcano, such a good one. Uh Honestly, a silly one, but Moo Moo Meadows. Just
Yeah.
ran through that one so many times.
You can't hate on cows.
You
They're just they
can't.
make it fun.
You just can't. You just can't.
Yoshi
Um
Falls.
Yoshi Falls, great one.
Mushroom Gorge from the Wii.
Yes, Delfino Square, the Super
Mhm.
Mario Sunshine track, love that one too. On the beach,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, man, just lots of
Cheap,
memories,
cheap,
man.
cheap, cheap, cheap beach.
True, true. Another banger, another banger. All right, so to recap, Trent had Super Mario 64, Toad, Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart, the Banana Peel, and Super Mario Brothers. Joseph was down one, but he still came away with Bowser, the Blue Shell, Rainbow Road, New Super Mario Brothers 3, and Luigi. That's a stacked little group you got. And then I came away with Yoshi, Coconut Mall, Super Mario Strikers, Bullet Bill, the Flame Flower, and the Hammer. That was fun.
That was
I,
awesome.
I think we all had pretty good lists.
I think
Yeah.
so too. I think so too. Like it's just that's why I'm excited about this next movie. There's so many little Easter eggs they can throw in. You know, there's just so many fun little things that like I would love to see how they incorporate some of these things into the movie because it's just
Yep.
nostalgic and it's fun. Guys, this was a blast.
It was so fun.
We will be back soon. We've got some things coming out to talk about. All right, so this weekend, Project Hail Mary drops. We will hopefully all see that at some point. It won't be right away, but it will be at some point. We'll have a discussion about that movie.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Born Again season 2 comes out next week. It may actually be out when you're listening to this episode, but it is that's highly anticipated. We will definitely be catching up on that, and a lot of big summer movies are right around the corner. Honestly. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following the Stinger. You're subscribed wherever you get your podcast and on YouTube, and following us on social media at the Stinger Pod. Thank you everybody for listening, and we will be back soon.